Hey y'all. So I'm here just chilling in my car, and a friend of mine, I started this thing, all right, and I'm on this journey with Ty, and I'm just gonna say it, fuck it, I'm on this journey with Ty, and let's put it like that. I'm on this journey with Ty, all right, and I'm taking the instructions that he's given me, and I'm running with them. I'm doing it exactly the way he told me, and it's starting to work more and more. It's pushing me to do things, to go out and talk to people, to go out and ask people questions and seek knowledge more and more. And I mean, as curious as I've always been, there's a certain sense of fulfillment that comes with it. It is when he says there's a 10x, payback for what you pay in. It does have such a profound effect. Like, if you actually invest your time into doing it. And I'm not blaming, Ty for my initiative, because I came here to California with the intention of learning before I ever discovered his program on the web. But now I have a camera in front of my face, okay? And then I didn't. I did, but I didn't have it as much as I should have. I didn't do it as often as I should have, because I didn't see the value in it. I didn't see the value in not that I didn't see it, I did, but I didn't feel as capable. He's helped me feel capable through his method of teaching. So for that, I'm extremely grateful. Extremely grateful. It has a profound effect, the system that he's used. Now, I'm faithfully going forward in this system, and I've acquired for free, actually, from just just perception, taking my perception and looking at somebody that was a friend of somebody else that I knew, and saying that myself, firstly, this guy actually seems pretty well together. This guy seems, thought out, and he seems like he's relaxed, he's doing what he wants, he's doing his thing, and, he seems happy with life. So, to me, I was interested in how he got to that level of happiness, general happiness, this second level in this structure of fulfillment, let's say. So, I said to him, I just want to say something to you. I pulled up next to him. It was actually, he happened to pull up next to me. I was sitting in my car like this, actually just like this, sitting in my car. And I just gotten home from my lunch break, which I'm on my lunch break now, but I didn't go home this time. This time I decided to use my time more wisely, more usefully. And I went to the parking lot down the street from my work. And I'm going to keep it real with you. I'm down here, I'm blowing on this bowl of hash, and it didn't really cost me a whole lot. This was some pretty bomb hash I got for pretty cheap, and I'm fucking amazed that I got this hash that cheaply, because it's pretty awesome. Some banging ass hash. So I'm smoking on this hash, and I got his book that he gave me. Let me reiterate this. So I pulled up to the house, and usually I go back there and I'll smoke a blunt and eat my lunch and then go back to work, because that shit helps me go. It helps me get going. That shit, honestly, I'm gonna keep it real. Weed, in the beginning, when you start smoking, it has an ever-changing effect on you, but it develops your sense of thought in a certain way. It affects your mind. It's a mind-altering substance per se. It comes from the earth. I'm sure it has purpose, whatever. That's a talk for later. So I smoked weed for a long time. Now I smoke it because it helps me, whatever I do what I do. I like to smoke weed. It keeps me satisfied with, what I'm doing, and keeps my body from aching too much while I'm physically laboring. So anyhow, I came out here to smoke this little bowl of hash, and I'm telling you my story about how I went on my other lunch break, and I went home, and I employed this effect of perception. And I got back to the house and I said to myself, you know, this car's good. I don't got to keep it running. I'm wasting gas. So I got back to this house, you know, and I like shut the car off and, you know, just got it. Basically didn't get out yet, but I was getting ready to get out, and he pulled up right next to me, and he was going there to smoke a blunt with my homie, and, you know, they were just going to blow together and probably play some chess or whatever. And I myself fucking, you know, basically like I myself, you know, was coming home from lunch. So basically he said, he pulled up and I looked at him, and you know, he's always cool the way he is, the way he acts. He's always very like, you know, very together, and you know, you can tell he's not stupid. He's a smart person. You know, he's got a certain, you know, level of intellect. You know, he possesses a certain level of knowledge. So I said to him, I said, hey, what's up, man? You said, how you doing? I said, hey, what's up, man? How are you? You know, I said, hey, you know what? You look like a man of knowledge or something along those lines. I said, you know, I'm just interested. What is it? What do you do or something? Or, you know, what is it that you do? And he said, he looked at me and he just stopped for a second. You know, I don't know if I said, I can't remember exactly how I said it, but I took interest in him when I had never done that before. I mean, not in a sociable way, of course. You know, I said to him before, hey, what's up, man? What's up? How you doing? Da-da-da, this and that. Fucking generic ass question, whatever. You know, but this time I actually took a real interest in this guy. Somebody that I never would have normally did that. Had I probably not, you know, been looking at these lessons and you know, having this encouragement from Ty, and having, you know, not having a structured encouragement plan, you know, having a structured like plan of action to empower me, okay? Because I have tons of fucking drive in me. Don't get that fucked up. I got tons of drive, tons of creative ideas and things I'd love to do, and things I would love to, you know, just do for the, you know, purpose of humanity itself, and the positive, you know, forward motion of humanity, hoping that I can, you know, fulfill my, you know, my kind of responsibility as a human to do something good for the world, along with doing, you know, my own thing. But, you know, I asked this guy this question or whatever, and he looked at me and he stopped, and, you know, I said, you know, what is it? You know, you got any advice for me or something? I'm pretty sure I said, I'm just looking for, you know, some direction. And you know, he said, he looked at me and he said, you know, you ever heard of TD Ameritrades or something, or some shit like that? I don't know if that's the right name for it. TD Ameritrade, Ameritrade something, or something Ameritrade. And I was like, you know, I think I remember hearing something about that. Man, I was like a kid. When I was a kid, you know, I was like maybe like fucking like 6 or 8, you know, or some shit. Anyway, so, you know, he said that to me, and I said, I didn't exactly say that. I said, you know, I kind of remember, you know. I said, why? And he said, you know, I'm going to give you this book. And he's like, you know, if I give you this book, you better take care of it. Take care of my shit. He said, take care of my shit. Don't fuck my shit up. And I was like, I instantly, like, I didn't even hesitate. I looked at him and I'm like, yes. I'm like, thank you so much. Because I really appreciate it. Like, fuck yeah. You're going to give me a fucking book that you read and gained knowledge, like tangible knowledge from? Like, good. This is good shit. Fuck yeah. So he gave me this book, all right? I don't know, you know, you got to decipher good from bad information. You have to decipher, you know, what kind of information, you know, you can use versus what somebody else could use. You got to compare, contrast, you know, Venn diagram, whatever shit, you know, get shit in a fucking order in your head. And, you know, battery's probably low. Let's see. Incoming call. 424-82. Fuck it. Let's see what this call is.